So I decided to create the foundation that my dad and I talked about. He had done such an amazing job of doing something to himself, exposing himself. Basically, he wanted to get better, but he also realized that he would be helping mankind. So as a public servant anyway, that's kind of built into him. And the other thing is, that was a lot of information, and his detailed records were phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal, because he was a scientist. So why would I just throw it all away? I felt very obligated. I need to follow this all the way further for my dad. So I created a foundation, thinking to myself, well, this way I can apply for grants myself. And that's what we did. So with our organization, what makes us different? Well, we're Minnesota-based. That's pretty cool. There's not a lot of Alzheimer's associations, foundations that are Minnesota-based. We only fund one research lab and only one hypothesis. So that's different too. A lot of, like the Alzheimer's Association, who we support, by the way, we fund them and we work together. They fund all kinds of research all over the world, okay? And varieties of hypotheses. Since this is my dad's brain and this is my mission, I'm stuck on this hypothesis, but I'm also open-minded, and this has been a learning lesson. Learning about Alzheimer's, learning about this process, we don't know until we finally figure it out. That's why when everybody says, I want a pill, and everybody's waiting for a pill, do you know we need research first? Research is what proves the safety of anything, and so we have to do the research. So I'm committed actually with my agreement with the University of Minnesota to see this research all the way through to the end. And if we're wrong, they'll start again. And if it's wrong, they'll start again. We will never stop. This is the rest of my career, is seeing this science through. Very cool. We're fully voluntary. I don't make $1. No one makes $1. I have 35 total volunteers. I have a board. I have a scientific committee. I have my senior advisors. We don't abuse emails or phone numbers, okay? So that's something that a lot of people say, please. If I'm ever on your, if I subscribe, people are subscribing, we only will communicate with you about what you want us to communicate. We're not gonna sell merchandise. We're not gonna push anything that you wouldn't want us to do. We offer these classes free. So literally this is not costing you $1, which is really nice, especially for some of our caregivers who are really, our finances are torn or are very, very thin. We didn't start this nonprofit to make money. This is not a business. This is a nonprofit. And lastly, we want this disease to go away. This is exactly why I named it the Curing Alzheimer's Disease Foundation, because we want it to be gone. So that's what makes us different.